All right, hello everyone. Welcome to another week of Light Languages. I'm Ismael Rodriguez. I'm a quantum channeler and healer, and I also speak light languages and I interpret them. Um, with me, we got few light languages ambassadors: Wesley, Elle, and well, practically everyone who come every week to this group is one of us. So welcome to the new ones. Uh, we will start in a minute with a grounding meditation, and then we will proceed with some blessings with light languages. I'm gonna let introduce Wesley a little bit before we start. Wesley.
Hello, everybody. Hi, my name is Wesley McNamara. I'm Mo from Ireland. I'm part of Ishmael's crew there, I suppose, I actually don't know. I suppose we're beyond time anyway. So, yeah, it's super crew. Lots of love, lots of sharing, lots of understanding. Yeah, it's just good vibe. Good vibe. We're going to the light languages, what I work with. I can't really say what I work with because yeah,
He's more
it's not.
like an architect of
It's
geometry and and energy.
exactly. It just keeps changing. It keeps changing. And every moment is a constant change. Like within us all, anyway, we constantly evolving, constantly changing. We start constantly expanding. I feel like I won't go too long with this now either because it just keep going, keeps running. It's all awareness. Sani waki atu wakata tunai papa sunu yata tu waka. So yeah, it's all awareness. And even like before the start, like the different archetypes that it actually start running in, dialing in, and like, all right, this is, and actually it's not really like intentionally. It just rolls with it. So, and I won't even go into the specifics because you all work with your own like your own talents. And as I say again, it's super cool, lovely, positive vibe, and just such a non-judgmental vibe as well, which I think is super. And just cruising, and just letting things flow. And yeah, just grateful to be here. Thanks very
Thank
much.
you, Wesley. Thank you.
Thank
He
you.
also works doing grids around the planet and supporting humanity in many ways. So lovely. Anel, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit, please? Thank you.
Hi. So I'm on Vancouver Island in Canada, and my name's Al. I do YouTube channels and quantum healing and all that fun stuff. I love light language. I love this group so much. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, and I noticed Nida's not here. So hi to Nida if you're watching this later. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be here always. And I hope you guys enjoy whatever comes through today. It's always beneficial for me. So I know it's beneficial for everyone. Thanks.
Thank you, El. Thank you. Yeah, Naida, she started a job uh, recently, so she need that to cover up that 3D stuff, make some income, and eventually she will fully dedicate herself to spirituality. But before, she needs to get some money, save some money, and build up uh, her own way. I don't even know how she's gonna do it just yet, but she's having already ideas of how to create her next step in life, and this job is giving her the energy that she needs to make the next step. So I'm really happy for her because yeah, she's feeling like getting the income that she needed to make the next step. On the other hand, I miss her a lot because we started these groups together like 1 year ago or 1.5 years, and obviously I miss her a lot. It's yeah, and Tawa is just coming in time. Hello, Tawa. You just came in time. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit, Tawa?
Hi, hello everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, well, I'm Tawa, and I just love to be here with all of you. So, sharing my light language for me, just like again, my heart to your heart. It's just really sharing what we all have in common, and so yeah, I'm just feeling honored to be with all of you. Thank you.
And Tawa does angelic Reiki. Yeah.
Well, yes, I do angelic Reiki, I do past life regression, I do different modality. But yeah, the one who resonates the most right now is light language. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Beautiful.
Yes, I run like every Monday, a free morning meditation at 9 o'clock London time. So yeah, I will send this mail the link. So if anyone would love to join, please come over.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Tawa.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start with the grounding meditation. I'm gonna start doing some drumming and speaking some light languages. Yeah, just mute your microphones, please. Let's let the Mona. Hello, Mona. We are just about to start with the meditation, Mona. Yeah? Okay, the same thing that we every week we do, like imagining the golden light getting in our body, and then we send the golden light to the planet Earth. And I'm gonna play some drums, let some light languages come through, maybe some other messages, channel messages. So yes, let's start. Okay. So start taking deep breaths, very deep breaths. And when you take the in breaths, let this golden energy to come into your body. And when you exhale, let any tension, any problem, let it go. Let it flow out of your body, out of your system. Hachikisha katatana katisi enekio kuatana katashe. Anakumatata initi kia takamatai sintamakumata. Eshin chachin takamata kumatati tatakamata katisa tanamu. Anaka haine kie siyo kuana. Ema haine tete sintamaka tanamakata namati. Eshe shen takumata kana. Tiketani mikiati. Esana kumma shin chaniki yohuata. O mahani ekia hatuma chesheshe nakuma chacha. Anekaha nikia nakuti shinikia tumakas. Ahihitia. Ho. 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 Chika nakuta inti ekio kuchacha inta o basha. Shukumati katakuti shakuta oma. Ochini kia no kuati tamakuha tatai shinta kumata. Ahana kuhai shishisha nakuti titi kuta. Ahai shakumacha hichamahu mae jau. Jahamaha jene jamahi. Machena kumachana kumahaina kuhae. Ha. Ha. Ho chichike anakuhinada tumakachana makachi. Ho chikitatu mahititi atum. Ishintana kumata. Chakanakata pinketa makachuma. Chikitata makuhutu tumachacha. Homa shikitata kukamachikata nakahata mata. Homa sana kusashiakata. Oh. Konitaha nita kumasha titanda tamakunta tatachinta namaku. Onicha chiana kutata nata siya nakuanataina. Hena chakumasa nikuasha nakumasha chumatata. Hena kachina takumacha china ku. Hana shisha nakunta nakamashina kumata. Oh. Hana hea nakumasha nakumu. Chisha upatuka tatai neki. Hana huama hashikana mashana kuata. Shikana kumahata itina kuata. Jana ku. Chena kumashana kumatana kitiaku. Hani katu kushukunda ishi nikina kuata. Hana huma chachina kata. Chi. Hochi anakuma chikatana kunta anahaika. Chika hanakuma chachenda nakuma teneki shini kumomo. Se shaka makana nakama china kanakama chuma nanakaneche. Ochi akahoche. Chana kuma chana kanana makana matata nakuma shija nakuata. Chishena kana kuma shana kuma chini ya kuacha nakuata. Hona sana kusha nakutata tukuata isi. Echana kuma eneki nita kumata takama kumata isa. Ene netaki eneki makum. Suno netana kuhana nanaki neki no kuachi nekuata tanakuata. Chinyanya kumachacha nakumachacha nakutuna makachumana. Hena huhumonutu tushi. Chuma china kuta na makana kana mashine kiniti na kumata na kamata tishini kumata takamana. Chena kumachena. Chuma ini ikia no kuontea na kuna tashinda ana. Cheche neki chiki miakuchi nikia tumatana kamatana kini ya kuonta tantia na kuonta. Ho. Ho. Ho tita kumata. Ho. Tu humacha ana kumata na iti kiarata. Ho. Shana kumata nikia no kuanana. Ho nika nama. Ho mahine kia na kumata. Ho nataine. Ho nataine. Ho amataine. Jamana kachina kuata. Jani ini inya anata. Ho macha cha 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 cha. So we continue with this exercise of grounding, connecting the universe, our body, and Mother Earth. We continue to take deep breaths, inhaling this golden energy. And when we exhale, we let all the tension go away. Anything there that you feel that you don't need at this moment, that is not letting you be 100% free, let it go. Let it flow right out. We don't need all of those. Let them go. And we keep having this circuitry running at all times. Not only during this meditation, also for the time that we run this group, and later on, please continue in your own respective lives. Continue rounding at all times, so that all the energies flow through your systems. Any issue, problem, try not to identify with it. All things we consider problems, we have this tendency to identify with the problem and make them our own. There is no any problem that truly really belong to us. So let them go. Let them flow. You can send them to the center of Mother Earth and visualize how it gets transformed into lava, into magma. They get transformed into energy. Very important to keep breathing deeply. And we will start now with some blessings. Wesley.
Sanu ia ku yatu ata tatuna maya wata kiatana sanu ia tana mama iwaka ku ayatu ata tanu ia sanu ia ku ata tu ata ba nu ia tu atana kiatana nana ia tatu ata hiata satu nai atata ku atata nama mama yo wa ya waka tu waka kia tu waka na ia sa su atata tataka na ia ta hiata ku atata tata na ia ta kasa na ia tu ata nana maya ha tatu ata ha katu ata wasati ata wa pa ha ta. Thank you.
Thank you, Wesley. Jennifer, would you like to say a blessing?
Nada kashkaplikala, Natsakapurkala, Katikatikulakanavalan, Sakatikutikanakanala, Katikatikula, Tikatikutikala, Katikatikonakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakalakala Ha.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Nikki?
Kisuname suname timo isiname shunave siname la inonami vi suname inoname lava etene etekina awe nome resina me shunami tila ela nome rekina me se sinose isa suisino no se vinomati etenoana amase.
Thank you, Nikki. Beautiful. Christine, how did you feel? Yes? No? Yes? Oh! Thank you.
Ki aamiat, ki ast, ki aru oia miat, ariat, ki oriast, ki arik, ki aamiat, ki ot, ki at, ki ariamiat, ki ast, ki it, ki ariat, ki urat, ki. I guess that's what I've got for now.
That's all right. Thank you, Christine. Elle.
Okay, so a lot of channeling's been coming through about resentment coming up in all of us. And there's a lot of awareness around it so that it can be released at this time. And the way that we release it after we become aware of it is through appreciation for everything. And so I just really want to bring a blessing for all of us and humanity and the trees and the animals to release it at this full moon as much as possible and alleviate some tension, and not to create so much separation through the resistance of that of which you don't want, just to be comfortable in what you do want on a personal level. Doema sina mokoto kapakatiro kotora mashata. Ieto kotara makatiro koto shariati, eto kotraya, soro kotara pakatiro kotora mashatiro tora shati. Mona mashiatu kapakatiro koto kotora shahaya. Dora mashiatu kapakatiro kotora mosha, kiriro koto kotaya tari toto. Besira moshatiro kotora masha. Besira moshakatiro koto. Baika toko mashi des.
Thank you. Thank you. Tawa.
Thank you for all the blessing. Wow, it's amazing. Nayata samaya kuayala Natasha. Amaya ta ya kuayele Natasa. Amaya kuayele Natasha ka Natasa. No mayata ayaka yele Natasa. Amaya tuko yele Natasha ayatasa. Namaya oh maya ayatasa. Oyo tamaya ka yele Natasha. Atak maya ka alayanata maya ka o yala Natasa. Amo yata natakaya nata shamayaka. Amaya toko yanata samaya tasha. Aya mayalana. Ayalana masakoye yalanata ta. Amata shako yalana mayato ayata samaya tasha. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you, Tawa. Thank you so much. And yeah, we can start now with the intentions. And the first intention is for Jan. It's the first one in my screen. So Jan, if you would like to take the opportunity to share with the rest of the group what your intention will be.
I would like the intention of thanking and giving grace to all those light workers helping others going through hard times, spreading the light, and doing exactly what you all are doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you so much. So all of you who would like to participate with the light languages, unmute your microphones. Those of you who don't speak light languages, you can do prayers. They are equally effective as long as something comes from the heart with a good intention. That is already working in the universe and in the planet. There is a noise background. Can you hear that? All of you? Yeah, it's gone now, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. So yes, let's start whenever you like. You can start with your light languages and your prayers.
Ayata swaya kalayata. Maya kwayala mayata. Umaya kwaye yelenata. Asumaya kwaye yelenata. Maya kwa. Amaya toa yelena mataka. Asamaya toa. Maya kwaye yelenata makota sa ata. Ana ama. Aya.
Sinia
Wanata, Yakayana,
Sumaya Takumasha Nata
Shumaya Kata,
Tinita Kun, Tiene Kiana no tuishio no kuo It was a very nice start. Thank you all for the light language transmission. That was so beautiful. Christy, this interference apparently is coming from, at some point, something create that from your side, Christy. From the moment I mute you, that frequency went off. So, well, it might be something electronic somewhere there. But yeah, it stopped. It's not happening now. So yeah, it's good. But from time to time, just started. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I saw wonderful light getting to each of us here in this group and in the planet, creating a beautiful, like platinum grid all over the planet. And yeah, and there is where I rejoice myself, and I became part of the platinum grid and expanded with it, and it really felt wonderful. Yeah, something we do in this group is also to share our experiences when we are having the transmissions. So you are very welcome to share any of the experiences you had with the rest of the group if you feel like it. Is there anybody, Ramsey?
Yeah, sure. The intention of this meeting today is freedom. That's what came in at the beginning. There were a lot of light beings that are rotating around and trying to help us break free from, I believe it's a mind shackle, all the things that we hold in and everything that we attach ourselves to. So it's more about freedom and letting go.
Yeah, yeah. It felt like everything is really raising to the surface. All the things that they've been trapped there for a long time, they are coming to the surface, and we are facing them. And yeah, that grid was also there to support us on dealing with all of that, because yeah, and some other dense energies that we are sensing already. Yeah, thank you. Anybody else would like to share something about this transmission?
It was huge to me. I speak light language in my garden to myself and to the plants, and to join with other people was just so glorious. And to hear my own light language echoed in other voices, because I haven't found anybody that talks like me. So that was huge. So thank you, tribe.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. That's lovely. So beautiful. Yeah, it feels so nice when you're listening to your own light languages from someone else. And
thank you, El.
It's amazing. Yeah, Eldad. And Wesley, let's do the next intention.
The next intention, as in like activation.
It can be an activation for the whole planet. It can be something for yourself, something that you might be dealing with, something for one of your relatives, anything.
Oh yeah,
Animal
actually,
kingdom.
my father, actually, my father.
For your father.
Yeah, father. Yeah, my father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sound healing for your father.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be good.
Okay. So yeah, let's do another one. Let's do some healing for Wesley's father.
Moya masina moya
Mapata is Oma Ara Aten Isentiene Isina An Ikah An Iono Na Anna Isa O Maisho Maisa He Ine Isintani Uho Or Iorno Chekana Anas Ianaku Om Asa Anetu Homate Shishintaku Mashe Ishinakum Papa Istor Ornita Anekiakuka
Yanuaka tu atatanuaka
Anatasa Ayatasa Amayata Ayata Sayaku Yaranata Ayata Tamaya Layana Sakaya Lanata Shaya Koyalanata Ayata Koyalanata Ashuma Yakiranata Sakayata Koyalanata Ashukoyanama Yakiranata Ashuma Yata Yata Sakoyali Yalana Amayata Yato Yakayalana Asuma Yakayalana Ashuma Yalana Natasa Ayatama Yakoyelena, Asumaya Yakilena, Ashumaya Yakilena, Atuma Asa, Asu, Ayataka, Atuka,
Jack,
Ekota no makatai, sino moshi kakapakatiro, kokota kapakatari, ototo no moshi koto taresh na matai, to rarasha tira.
Nata namahisha nakuma chachu. Hina nakuma cha 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 cha. Ona namachi nakuma cha cha nakuwa tata. Chicha nakuko nata cha cha. Chana makuma cha chana kita makuma cha cha. 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 Cha kuma chana kuka chikia kuta na kuchanaka. Cha kuma cha. Ohai kakuacha kuata nukumata katanikia na kuana tacho. Chicha na kuhuchu no kuata. Chuma aka kutata niku kuata. Itia kuanata kuanata chinekia na kuanata. Chinekia na kuanata shia na kuanata chumata nikia na kuanata. Aiha na kuanata kuma cha kuanata. Takua pachio kuama su hotia na wata iu chua. Ohanata. Mako kuato ata. Kurakata. Kuata rina. Kupapachuko papotu kuata. Hanawa makawata. Tiene que kuhanaka kuata. Ya kuata taki kuata. Oh maka kuata. Kutu tu kui ya kuata kakuata kakuata kakutu tu kui ana kuata na kakuata. Kuata tana kuata.
Namashe namakoto namashe tura makoto katana makatai se namashe tura mashatira kotora pashatira to namashata.
Kolada chudukonada da kaputikituka. Shkoendas.
Sabuaya tuwakia tuwaka tunaka 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 namaiwaka.
Yaka kuati kakuhochi kio nukuata kuota. Mata kuanata.
Pumba ya umba yusunga kunga iya kunga kangandunga.
Chukuatata. Makatu onakata makachu umanaki kuanata. Chichi akua madata kumatia na kuata.
Dosa maya tura maya ya.
Hua. Chuamaka kuwa machia.
Oya maya sai oya ya oya.
Oh ma wa you. Chaka hachi na kuwa chachi chachi. Chokua chacha maku chacha kumatata kakuma chacha chacha. Sheki chacha maku chacha chacha. Ochi neka kusa kakita. Oh mama chachi chachu machacha. Ina mama
Asamayato alayata sayata kwa ilunata
Wai yakua yakuana ochiana kuana chiana kuana
Ashumaya kwa ilunata Sumaya layana maya shayana maya kwa ilunata Maya kwa ilunata
oh waichiana kuani ini amakuana kuana machiana wuna na mama na Iyana mama mawa. Iyana mama una mama una mama mai chukuama mama tiana mama pachamama tukuama. Ini ya kuanai. Ini kia kuanai tiana wamana. Ini ya makanuma mama na kuma chiana wana. Ini ya na umana nai. Tiana kuha mama.
I have a question for Wesley.
Go ahead, Mickey.
Qu'est-ce que tu aimais et son ami qui était non mais ça m'a qui soit si?
Kosana sini wa tua ya tia tata kuna tata ne wata kosani ya to wakata kia tata nana yama mama ya wata tuta tatana sanu ya tu wakata to tata nana ya watu wakata tata suwata.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Mita Ikamane is running through your ancestral line. So like track that all the way back to the beginning.
Tu kia tata tata wata. I'm already there. Sanu ya tu ya kuwa tata yo to wata. Tanu ya ta tu wata. The tribe runs through me. Konya ya suna ya tu ya ta. Kia tu ta tu na ya tu wata. Satu wata. Sino ya tu wata. Kia tu na kanana. Na ya mama yo ta tu tata tata tu tata tata. We are as one. Sunaya tu wakata tuto. So I'm going to explain it in English. Kusaya tu watata. Sana yo watata. I'm a representation of many tribes. Sunaya wata tu watata. Or many root races were coming together. Sunuya tu wakaya tu watata. So I'm just speaking. So it's just a shunaya wa tu watata. And it can interchange. It can intermingle. Sani yuatata, yuatata. Just like connecting to everybody here. So
I feel like it goes to with what Elle you were saying before about how like the separation and things like that. So this was like tracking it to before there was separation. And we were all one. And the uniting at a very, very big scale. And however that perceived separation has been affecting individuals, you know, anywhere, not only Wesley's father, but everyone. So they can help remember that unity, being in that unity. And
so suna yo ka tu tata nganatra tianu tata. So there's been humana yo. So and even being in this space, and like from the lads and lassies that are here, we're working with ground forces. Suna ya tu ta. So it's a recalibration of information. Suna ya, and the lads know this. So for me, the original information is it goes beyond thought. It's telepathy, and it becomes just it's the universe. It goes beyond the universe. And you know, I'm not going to keep going with this because there's more to share. There's like I could just keep going forever talking with this. So I'm just going to leave someone else take over, to be honest, because like as in like it just runs, keep running, and I just have to kind of shut it down. So, and just leave someone else like after a place.
Thank you, Wesley.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, I was visualizing some energy. They were showing me some energy. Like firstly, there was like a snake going through your father's spine, going up, like if they were treating the Kundalini. Then after that, they were treating the throat chakra and the heart chakra.
Yeah.
They were saying that where is Wesley?
Well, thanks very much. Thanks very much, everybody, as well. Yeah, super job.
And they were saying that he needs to express his feelings
He does.
to everyone because he's holding into them
Yeah.
really badly, and he needs to start expressing more openly his emotions.
Yeah.
And the last thing that I visualized was grounding. They were supporting him on grounding, and there were a lot of ancestors working around him,
Yeah.
helping him to connect to Earth, to Mother Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, to support his
well,
energy.
Well, it's the time. See, it's time scale as well, and it's time period where he's come in from. So it's like I can understand it from many viewpoints, and I understand it, but it's you know, it's that time scale, and it's what they've gone through. So like, there's been a kind of a flip and switch is going through the time scale. So it's like, you know, like you probably know this yourself. And like with this technology, we can express this, and then we're working with our we work with our ground force crew, or galactic crew. And yeah, you could say angelic forces. So like what? That's, you know, it's great. This is great because this is the technology that we're connecting with. So I'm very grateful, and you know, to be connecting, and it makes things easier. And this is what I get is like, this is what's happening on the planet, is we're working with these technologies, and we're integrating within the Earth field. And like, I understand the waves that came in. I understand the waves that came in, and I understand the mindset, because that's the challenges they went through. And it's like, whoa, like sometimes I'll be like, oh, whoa, like I get it. Like, so yeah, that's just my perception. But
Yes.
sure, what do I know?
Thank you, Will.
Thanks, and thanks very much, lads, and like, lovely job. And I just love the way your work, like, so synchronized, and the way like resources integrating the technology. Again, it's amazing. You're doing super, lads. I love you all. I love you all. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Wesley. And now is Ramsey.
Wesley, your dad is a warrior.
Yes.
And like every warrior, he holds his wounds as a medal of accomplishment. And the same message comes through like Ismail, which is he has to express that and let it out. It's stuck somewhere within the throat chakra. There are two beings around him. One is an angel, and the other one is a light blue being that was working on his chakra also, and they're surrounding him at all times. And towards the end, when you and Nikki actually started speaking, you kind of aligned the stars together and lit a path between here and somewhere else in deep space to allow the healing and whatever that needs to come through. It was a beautiful highway actually that opened up, and at the end I got a turtle, which means healing and protection.
Thanks very much, Ramsey. That's super.
Welcome.
Thanks very, very much, man. Thanks, man.
Thank you, Ramsey. Elle.
Hi. So I also saw karma attached to your dad, and my guides were really, excuse me, focusing on you, Wesley, for you to accept the healing yourself, because your dad is actually taking a lot of your karma from the heritage, like from your, I saw the lineage being shown as well. And so they said your father is healing, but it's his transition and he's chosen it that way. So it might not look like he's healing, but he is. And then they were really focusing on you to accept the healing and the gratitude from your dad, if that makes sense.
Well, like I suppose I would just say it. The last couple of years, it does and it doesn't, because I would just say it. There's been a transition in him the last 2 years, so he is, but it kind of goes down to again because, like I go into this waveform. There's many changes happening in the planet, and it's from an understanding viewpoint, because you see, the information I work with is more than me. So the ancestors then would speak through me. And to be honest, I think it's understandable of what my dad has gone through. So yeah, it's like I'm very grateful. Because I'd never be I wouldn't be in the space within time for have actually gone through that.
You have strong mission. You do.
Well, no, that's I think it's very important for what I work with, and there's no one knows what I work with better than me. I try my best. I don't know what anyone else is working with, but I know what I'm working with. And that's very important to me. It's like I don't think anyone knows anyone else more than themselves. And I think that's a strong message for everybody in the planet. We've been here many times before. And I have to say these stuff because it's making me, it's more or less saying it. So, that's just for me, there's nobody knows anyone else better than you, only you. So I know, that's what I'm saying. So I get these messages. I've worked with a lot of spiritualists. I work with a lot of things through the time. What I'm operating is slightly different, and that's why you can operate with the system, because it's a technology. It's an electromagnetic technology that's working through the wave bands. So it's I'm super grateful to be working with these octaves, and that's be multidimensional in the space and time. I love it, and it goes back again. It's this is the crew I work with, and I'm grateful for it. But I might say it again. I take on messages and all that on board, but when I kind of get this true feeling from my innate self, that's myself expressing myself. So this true comes out from me, and then I know it's me that I'm working with. Could you kind of get that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
very much.
Did you understand that?
Very much.
Yeah, because it's multidimensional, Because when you go beyond space and time, you blow through all the transmissions. You go through all the fields, and then you're just in this unified field of actually nothingness, but everything else at the same time. And then you're operating right. Have I got this, or I've got that? I got that. And somebody might tell you this, and they're like, all right, am I gonna I could agree with it, and I don't get it, because it's not that doesn't resonate with my own unique set, that hub access point where I would connect with these informations. And I have kind of I say, right, I don't get it. I kind of don't. Right, you're gonna leave it slide. But no, I just don't get it. And fair enough. I'll take it on board. Whatever. But I think very important. Same again. And I always say it. You said spiritualist is no one else knows you better than you. Mm-hmm. And then what I operate is slightly different than I'm saying that's just how I operate. And sometimes I can blow hard drives. It could be, it could be pretty fast and stuff. But that's what's happening. I love it. It's all been trying.
Thank you.
And we're doing a great job. Thanks.
Thank you, Lord. Anybody else would like to share something else about this transmission? that we just had about Wesley's dad. No? So let's continue with the intentions. And the next in the screen is Jennifer.
Let's set the intention to raise the vibration of the grids to affect everybody on the planet to a frequency of love or above. I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of this darkness. I do a lot of cleanup work, and yeah, it would be nice to just do some elevation.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer. All right.
Jennifer, can we add in though that everyone then has the ability to access those grids?
Yes. Yeah. Good idea. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Inna kumana nena nana manana kanana omanana kumanana tomanana omana inni omana Anikini humacha huma inita huma inita konu inika narakumahe Itineke inika humatanaha humachaneke naka humachanesam humanaka munaka nachumanaka numana inete shanakumanya tumakainata inete siteneke humachanako Inakumacha naraku Inechakanumatana kumahanaho Ineneke hiteneke namahomato Shinakata hinaka humahanata Inakamaho nakatane tanahua Echakumahana kena haine kana Hata utia hata nesiora Osi nakaturine shioro Mama esi ne kio mama tu ne achia na umana. Uma ne yakauma hata. O ne tahai ni akum. Hi anakuma taisti anakuma hamasiara. Ayata kumatana pumatana humatana hu Inatama chana wana hu Itanaka chumatana hu Naka namachama hu He naka humachane hena humasam Komachana komachana he nakamachona haum hane namana kacha umana he nakamachana kata namahana umahana ho Hanika humachane hene anaho Hamachana humatana hena humahana chamachana kama nakama ho Hena hamatana hamachana hema he Hai kata hachuka cha Oh makacha nakuwa cha cha cha
ora pasha
Otamakatu bacho, neki anakuaji, anakui, neki anaku, matioro, mamakatu, natataku, papataku, titekiatu, puta, urta, papapaka, roka, pakatakaku, papataka, tututututu, kakapaku, mama, papa, pupu, papu, ramanana, tukumanta, tatatu, shanaku, patatanaku, mataku, mama. Oh, mama. Papai chua, naku.
Ai takuta
Ai, opa, tu mais sinta kumata tata maka pamaneti ti. Tene que meia kuma. Oh, tata.
Ya natu dia ni kami wene ni aka. Ya ni
Kakua taka kuta kamaka tu bata kata kubanda kakuta kata shumata numatata kamatuka. Or ineki yakumata. Mama matu mama. Orna mama. Rupa kata kur. Shuma mama chur. Ur mama tupa. Ine que kiyato mama patu. Tata kur natani. Uma nana katuma. Ishi anakuma. Uma mai shi ni kia kuma. Ori ni kia kuma tatuma chica kuma. Kakakurka natakutuku. Umacha. Chikia na tukuwa natakuwata. Chica kasa. Kamata mama chica na. No sama ayakwai elanatasha. Ayatasu ama yakwai elanata. Urnuaka rumatu shiakwaka. Onna konta yoko atakua. Ornuachiakua tawata. Orniakwata kuotie. Chiki aqua quota. anakuaraka urmakuatara ishiakuarnana honataumaha ishiakuaka hikiakutakuatatiahuata Omahaisha. Thank you very much. Very, very powerful, very beautiful. I got the message that everybody at these times we should take action with anything that we feel guided to do. All these ideas they need to be put into action. They mention about the importance of also doing all these activities that we can place in a piece of paper, make a list, and those activities that raise our energy, that excite us the most. Anything exciting, write it down in a piece of paper. Anything that you like doing in life and that brings your inner child forth, start doing those activities, and let yourself take action. Let's let go the fear and take action with anything you feel guided to do. These are the times to face it. We have the tools to face it. So just go ahead and also observe how many of us we are already here taking actions and doing things. Whether you feel like creating a new group, whether you feel like channeling for people, anything that talking to people, like people with issues, anything that you might feel in your heart that you can do for others. Let's bring it on. That was the message I received, and yeah, they were particularly every single entity was just raising and raising the vibes in incredible levels. Yeah, that was my experience. Anybody would like to share anything? Wesley?
Yeah, what I got was just and like even just taking on board myself, and you're having a great laugh. Is you're just having fun, just not take things too serious, and yeah, just having like you were having a great laugh, and I could feel it. I was like, this is brilliant.
Yeah,
I love it. And fun's so important, like especially in spirituality as well. Like sometimes they take things so serious, like and fun is like so important. Like just like Jesus, just have a laugh. Just go
exactly. Yes.
And the more you just let it go as well, like just have a laugh, whatever, and just go, and then you're more open for flow as well.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow, not whatever's going to forget it. Like not say forget it with the mind, but like you're just whatever, like just go with the flow. Yeah,
I mean,
like brilliant. Yeah. Well, it goes brilliant because I could feel like when you work with it there, I was like, oh, that's brilliant. That's so important. Like, that's all good fun, right?
Yeah, and it's difficult in these times because the energies are like triggering the mind to work more, not to be more activated. So in a way, they were saying you need to balance that. You need to balance that by taking action, by doing things from your heart. You balance that energy that comes to your mind. Sometimes we get into cycles of thoughts. How you can break that through? Just take action. Take action. Do anything exciting. Have a laugh. When Nikki started having her light languages, for some reason they started making me laugh like crazy, and it's just a frequency that gets into you, and suddenly you don't even know why you are laughing, but your whole body is laughing. Every single cell of your body is laughing, and that's it, and it triggers. um, I love the light languages because of that power that they have, so straight, breaking through any wall, anything. um, and yeah, anybody else would like to share the experience or any message that came through? Ramsey.
Yeah. Well, again, a message of playfulness and letting go. There was what is it called? An animal playing in the sea. I can't remember. I apologize. Plus, well, when we started, portals started opening up, and blue rays started coming in towards the planet. I got to see 3-4 portals opening up with the light language.
Beautiful.
Dolphin.
Beautiful.
It's called a dolphin.
A dolphin.
Sorry.
Thank you.
I have a lot of dolphin energy. I connect with the dolphins a lot. They're very fun and very playful and very all about what you guys are talking about, just playing. So
yeah, exactly. That's what they bring. That energy of playful energy. And Ramsey, I really relate to be forgetful in many things, especially when I'm doing energy work. And that I found out that it happens because I'm only working from my heart. I become full in my heart, so my mind is switch off completely. And the more it switch off, I feel like I let the channel flow much better. And so that happens so often, and yeah, you get like a little bit annoyed, like, whoa, I just know the word, I should know the word, but you are just getting back into getting your mind activated back again, and that's perfectly normal. I did that several times in my quantum regression sessions, and they mentioned that we have this ability to switch off the mind and become a pure channel. And when we do that, that's it. I mean, the mind is switched for a while, and in the same way that maybe in the beginning we need some time to warm up the heart and to bring the light languages or any channeling, the same thing happened to the mind to get back to the mind. It's a process. It's a process, and we need to be patient with ourselves, and to don't be harsh with ourselves, because if I was so harsh with myself for so long in my life, and I think that there was something wrong with my head or something. And no, when I found out that it was that, I say, oh, thanks God. And I see that happening to more and more channelers, more and more. So it's a good sign at the end of the day. It's nothing bad. It's just we are sometimes also programmed that to be a little bit strict with ourselves, that we should be effective at all times, and we need to. Yeah, it's part of the message as well. No, it's be more joyful, let things flow, and just don't bother about these things when they happen. Especially in this group, we understand that, and I do a lot. I've been since 2012 practically having this more and more frequently. Yeah, and what do you feel, Jennifer, in the transmission?
Just happy.
Happy.
My inner child is just delighted. It's that joyous, bubbly energy. Yeah.
Yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Anybody else has something to share with the group?
I
Nikki?
don't see a chat, but I just want to say I have to leave, so I want to say thank you to everyone and goodbye. And
Thank you, Nikki, for
lovely to see
coming.
you all and interact with you. And you could maybe after I go, because the intention that I'm getting next is that everyone might be the most complete expression of their true essence.
Mm-hmm. We will do that. We will do that now.
But thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Whenever that might be. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Thank
Take
you.
care. All right. So should we do the intention? It was really, really nice. All right. Let's do that. Tupa, Yara Pakur, Tumata Tini, Kamakatuma Taka, Tumakatata Kamata Katu, Ishikiki Akutata, Kanakomacho Ani Etiaku Amata, Itikia Nakamata Kanaka Tumata, Isanakata Kamakata. Shuai Nakuri Natayota. Mama ini Oneka humachana he chana he Chichi akuka kuka papa kaka tata kumata katata katuma tata tiki anta kuma tata katiki titi ana kuma Nakiki ana kuma Tete titi abapa katupa papa
Atola ya takata, mayutaka ya takata. Atakata, tukuya takata, atakata.
Uriniki akuma takarama Orniki tiki ti akuma reke tiki yarrama Ukwarkeka kwaro Joramaka kuramata Joremeke ako kwarka Dupak Papak Orinat mamari niki yar urki kiyar kurki Dirka kiyar orki kakar Itik katar Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello, Julie. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you.
Oh,
Hello.
sorry I'm late. I was working.
It's okay, Julie. It's never late. You can come in
Okay.
anytime and leave anytime.
Okay, I've got about 20 minutes.
Beautiful. So we just finished an intention, and yeah, what I saw here was also sending energy to every single human being to just raise from inside out all the vibrations that we need to integrate ourselves and to connect to our true self. Yeah, was wonderful. Also, I had a lot of fun because I had a conversation, I believe that with Jennifer and Elle, and in two different languages, and that was so much fun. I really love that. Recently, I had a regression, a quantum hypnosis session, and in this session, they say some of you don't speak, let's say, the properly the language that we speak in our planets, but that is not an issue really in your planet Earth, because when you let the light language flow, the energy is going through already. So for those who are watching the video, the light languages are getting activated. Do not worry too much in what you are saying, because that is something that stops you from flowing. So let it flow, even if it sounds awkward, even if it sounds like yeah, really weird. Just let it flow, because it's what is meaningful is the love that you are bringing to the planet, and you are doing that in no matter how well you pronounce the light language. Obviously, gradually, it becomes better because you become a better channel, and you let everything flow much more. And yeah, Margie, you raised your hand.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say I'm impressed with all the energy and all the fun as well, because I support the light part. Don't make everything too heavy. And I really can hold space and feel the energy and yeah, it was really, yeah, felt really good. Although I don't speak light language, I know more now what it's like, and I can relate to it. It feels good. Yeah.
Yes, Margie,
So,
and if you keep joining us regularly as whenever you can, you will see that maybe your light languages get activated, but some other people get the interpretation skill activated, or maybe the third eye vision activated, or maybe
yeah.
the channeling. In the Spanish and Portuguese group that I run on Fridays, I run this one on Thursdays, and I run another one every Friday for Portuguese and Spanish people. And in that one, I got like half of the team, half of the group that regularly come every week. They interpret the light languages, and the other half, they speak the light languages. And magically, that has happened evenly. When they came first at the group, they didn't do any of them. They didn't speak or they didn't interpret them. And that's how amazing this can become, and this sharing is taking effect. We don't know in mentally we or consciously at first, we don't know how much that is transforming ourselves, but it is transforming a lot ourselves.
I can feel it right now, because there's a lot, there's
so much
there's so much going on. Yeah.
That's why in the beginning we do the grounding, because otherwise it will be really too much, really too much. That's why it's so important, and that's why I recommend also to continue doing the channeling after the group, so that you can have some time sleep. Because I have had nights that in the beginning that I couldn't really sleep, and I was up until 7 a.m. and I didn't know why, and it was just that I was so high. So I was high with the energy from everyone, and this is what happened. It's a lot of energy, multi-dimensional energy, and it does get through our bones, cells, and DNA, and everywhere. So yeah, our body becomes cheerful again, activated again in so many levels, and that makes ourselves be quite awake, and yeah, and practically, since I speak the light languages, I only need to sleep 5 hours, and with 5 hours is more than enough. Some other times when density comes, my own body put me into sleep. I mean, and then I'm working more in the astral, and maybe I can spend times like a whole day resting and working in another levels. So I'm just saying this because I'm feeling that if you feel your body is asking you for things and you can apply that, listen to your bodies, listen to whatever is asking, because there is a huge intelligence in your body at all time telling you what to do. If you are lucky to have the time to dedicate time for yourself or time for that your body is asking for, please do, because that is gonna reach you and lead you to balance. That is gonna reach you and lead you to alignment with yourself. And this was the intention about getting into that alignment with ourselves.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I have to leave as well.
thank you for coming, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet
I
you.
hope I will make it another Thursday, because sometimes I have to work on Thursday evenings. But thank you very much, all of you.
You are very welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Thank you very
lovely.
much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, lovely. Right. Anybody would like to share experience from this transmission? You, Wesley? Did you raise? No?
I didn't, but I suppose I actually didn't, but I'll say it. I didn't, but I was going to, but whatever. I think you tapped in. I felt a lot of like inner child stuff. Like I actually feel a lot of like inner child stuff going on, which is lovely and kind of very kind of fluid, like very fluid, and kind of how would you say it? Just being. It was lovely. It was actually lovely, and like even with light language, I'm just going to say this now because I suppose I'm just going to share some awareness in it. I share this information to women just after having babies, and we talk about like even telepathy. They might be talking about like I talk about languages and stuff, and I'm going to say this fast as I can because I keep going if we shut myself off. But like even with the babies who communicate, it's like all telepathically. They're like they might say "Baba, Mama," and then it would bring in that place of resonance and that telepathic connection. Like it's lovely. Like I remember having my brother for years and years, and it's amazing. And then like going through these shifts as well, you start becoming telepathic again, and babies are like they just do it like naturally. Right? I think we all do it naturally, but then the mind kind of comes up with like concepts and needs to do this, needs to do that. And, yeah. So, thanks, lads.
Thank you, Wesley. Thank you. Okay, so now is the Christy is left, so El also. Tawa then, for an intention. Tawa.
Hey, so an intention. Yeah, I was reading some things really about like the roots chakra and how we just need stability, we need structures, and we need to be able to letting go of the old to be able to receive the new. And it's really that vision stay with me of like pushing down to rise up. So I really want everyone to just send the light language really for all those roots to go all the way down really to Mother Earth and anchor and really to give us that stability, that beautiful new structure to embody it. So
it's for the root chakra.
Yeah, for the root chakra. Yeah.
Thank you, Tawa. Thank you,
for everyone.
Okay. Cishenere Quintana Luna Tata Tata
Baba Nuata Kanuata Kia Tatuata Kasamuata Kia Tata Nuata Haya Uwaya Tata Hanuaya Tata Saya Katuata Tanaya Tata Katuata Kaya Tata Kawaya Tata Kaya Saya Wata Kanuwa Iya Kaya Wata Tata Wata Tanaya Mamaya Tawata Iya Tata Tatu Wata Tuwana Iya Tata Kanuwa Iya Tata Kawa Saya Tuwana Iya Katuwa Aya Saya Kanuaya Yata Pasa Sanua Tata Kia Tata Koata Papa Sanuata Saya Siaka Okana Yamama Kiata tuata Sinuata Kaya Kamamaya Kuata Uya Kuata Naya Uya Kuata Naya Bayu Tata Suma Tata Kunga Kaya Tata Aya Uya
Kapakatora, Takatakotakota, Kapakata, Katokota, Sarapoto, Shakate, the Ketika, Katakatakatakoto. Takatakatakato, Shikapakate, the Kotokota, Shikapakati, the Kotokoto.
Hatai Enehi, Chaku,
Maseramoshi, Turamaya, Turi.
Ayama Maya Tata Aywa Aywa Tuayawata
Istitini nitistitiki astukutostitin takatatastina katamaka stetaka statakastuna testataka tanaka testatine esse tanaka tuste tetekestikien testatoku dokostaka tastiki stiki tia tusta testa nakuata Shokastete que stitia kota. Tokototorokatikia, kototorokatakatakatikia, tututorokotokototorokatikia, tututorokotikia. Es shakuma sisamahu. Itaumatai. Nakumatata nakitika kumachashasha nakuanatata tumahashasha Oh,
Romakarrestia rapate. Stite rekestintikia rakataka. Ropetekestikia torrokomata rekeste. Rekenikia rakomutatarkumuturkukia. Ramatakurrenie. Terrenia guanata.
Sanuaya tu atata hayatia.
Roma la catariquiata, terra cacuata,
Duata tua katata ia.
terra nakama currenete,
Mama sua tatua kata ia.
turrenete reni chiarramacumma tarranatata,
Kana sanayati tata. Kaka na maya tua tata. Katua tata kiatana. Kiatana ya waya tata.
nahatia macumba sihotata, rene, ihini juana, testini, ikia juana. Hinamata, Shena Kamata, Tena Makata, Shena Kamata, Dumakanamata, Shena Kamata, Tena Kamata, Shena Kamata, Kumadamaka, Shena Kamata, Chumanakama, Shena Kenea, Tu, Tata, Tu, Chaka, Tu, Chaka, Tu, Chaka, Tu, Chaka, Tu, Chaka, Tu, Chaka, Tu, Tika Kumata Tate. Beautiful. Beautiful. I had the luck to channel the tree kingdom, and they were saying to just imagine that you are one of them whenever you want to do a grounding exercise, and visualize how they create the grid under the soil, and they connect with the roots to each other, creating a massive natural grid under the soil. In the same way, they are passing this wonderful energy to Earth and channeling the energy from the sun, and getting all the energy to reach the surface of planet Earth and the inner part of the layers of the planet Earth. They were just saying you can do the same anytime, because you are powerful beings, and with your imagination you can reach anything that you really want. So just go ahead with anything that flows in your heart, that goes through your heart, and practices like they were saying before. Take action with anything that comes to you. And there was a lot of healing in terms of as soon as we ground, healing take place, because we let this circuitry flow, we let the energy flow, and when the energy is flowing, we are healing naturally. So I saw a lot of healing happening in the whole planet, obviously with each of us in this group. That was part of my experience. I experienced many more things, but I totally forgot already, because it's like it's like this. It's like a dream. To me, it's always like a dream that if I just don't say it straight away, I I forget what was the dream about. And yeah, even though I started myself explaining what I experienced, I know that there is a huge part that I am missing. And what magically happens most of the time is that someone from the group will start saying what I was meant to say, and that is always great. So I will spot it whenever I sense it. Now next, and Elle has her hand raised.
So I do remember one part which was kind of cool. It was a mountain goat, and he was going up the mountain, and they said the mountain goat is always grounded on his ascension path, and he grounds by staying present. I don't know what the background is. So when he's going up, right, and they said if he loses focus, or if he focuses too much on the ascension or where he's come from, it can be a fatal fall. And yeah, so it's kind of a cool little vision.
Beautiful. And that was like a goat going to the top of a mountain, you say?
It was a mountain goat, yeah, going up to, yeah, it was cute.
Beautiful. Yeah. One of the info I got also from another hypnosis session was if you have mountains around, go to the mountains to use your meditation. The vibration always there is much higher and less polluted, and the mountain itself enhances the connection and the energy and the channeling. So they were saying, please, any of you who have the chance here on the planet to go to the mountains, please do, because you are going to see how much your skills improve every time that you go. And if you keep going, you will see that gradually all your senses and things getting activated much faster. That was something mentioned very recently. And yeah, thank you, El. Thank you for that. Anybody else had an experience with this grounding transmission? Nope. Okay. Should we pass to the next intention, Julie, before you go?
Okay. Okay. Let me think.
Don't think.
No. Okay. I won't think.
Feel.
I've had lots of messages from people this week about ascension symptoms and really struggling with the awakening. So I'd like to send support to those people.
Yes, that's wonderful. Beautiful. Okay, let's support this intention.
Vaya ta tua ta kia ta na iwa ta ti ta kia sua te ya ta iwa ta ta nuwa ya ta sa iwa ta ti ya ta
Atuana katuana ta ni tiana kuana na kuana na katuana ta kuana ta kuana ejeana kuana na kuana etiana kuana ni tiana kuana na ni na kuana
Haya mapapua. Yahau ashir.
Toma, Mayawa, Tatua,
Sadua Yashua.
Katuatana, Yakatuata, Sa, Bayato, Tuaka, Kiatatana, Ayatata, Katawata, Asa Suatata, Natuatata, Kiatata, Kianuatata,
Naheretia, retia, raka, kiki, rakata, korreski, rakaka, urana,
Sanuaya,
eterene,
Makatira kotonamaya sinamaya
okorki,
Nuatata,
Ekotokoto namakai sinamoshi tuta kata makatai tu Ekotokoto takapakatira katakotokota katakotokotara sinamoshi tuta namashikaya tu shaya tora sharamo Siraboshi tu
Awaya, Tuatata, Tatawatata, Tia Kana, Mama, Suatana, Nayuatata.
Takataka tuturuku tuki, titiriki, atata, turuku, atatara, katakata, Ara paka kuhiti, shishineria, huhasha, shane, kachashiana, guatacha, chakacha, makachukuachi.
Maya Tuata.
Eka papa pipi titi titi piki titi 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 atuta tata titi 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 katuta tata titi kakutu
Shri Baba Balaya Wata.
titi 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 katu tutu tutu tata titi titi
Amalaya Wata. Atawaya.
Tire mahu nahanene ho Ire no morene no no sono una himane na nira mahanuno no morinero Motuno neremo uno tanatura ene turuno ene kanata ene morono Echana wahine kita nita na kumacha chene kita na kamata tu mata chene nita na kutata na tinite shiniki oro kokuchi atunu na ata na kamate siti piti nikite kakutu tutu tururu
Koko sana yuwata tatuwata Talma baya tuwaka yakuwata Sasa suwata Ukaliya tatata
Chehe nehe nekiwa hata Oma heneta he netia konta
Shambalaya
Shoa katua. Atahai shakahandane kahota. Oyani kana hana chochiene. Georgi anna kosha na hana shini. Konetiane kiakota taho. Tetietish ichakota hate kahote. Ruakia kuaiti. Achintana Anakini heniki yenishavane Hinitane hitahini hatana huma chachaine takata. Zoma chena kani kia natuma teatu. Anikatuma tatenta tumea hata. Tuma haini chini kia nato. Chini kia kumatahati ni kio mahatua ne shia na kuana. Achana kuana tatia na hua. Chini ya kuana tahai na tuocha. Ane ya huana tata. Nete neki tatu makata ne kio ata. O machana kana tata.
Mayata sakoye yelanata. Mayata takoye yelanata tata saa. Ahiota mayata kalayata tata sakadonata. Ayatuma yelanata tata sakahiata. Ashama yakwa yelanata ayata. Nato ayato ayata anato amayoko alanata anasokoya ayata tata soko ayalana ayomayata ayato koto olayanata sa ayoko alayanata atakumayata ayata sa ayoto alayata sa mayata ko yalanata ayoko yelanata sha adako alayata nanata tata kamayata tata ashu ayaka yalanata tata amata suwai yalanana sa honata kalayata amayata hiulayata samayato uyalananata sakayalanata shoko yalana mata so alayata sha ayota yata koyalanata tata suholanata hanata mayata hayakwaye yalanata sha.
All right, in this transmission, thank you very much. That was really, really powerful. They were saying that in these times that we get all these changes, all this transformation, again, they were like calling our attention to start taking action from whatever thing that you are feeling to do. It's like they were saying when you take action, you raise your vibration, and all the things becomes much smaller. So whenever you're going through these difficulties with those dense energies, do take action. And they were saying that these times are not anymore uh, just to do it individually, but also do it collectively. So whether you do it online or when you do it physically, gathering with other people, they were saying that these are times to start doing that, and that we shouldn't get too distracted with that is happening in the 3D, and the separation that is trying to create the 3D amongst humans. So they were saying, please gather together, unite your forces, your energy, your love, and take action. Take action. Start taking action and trust yourselves. All this storm is coming, try to find that spot in the center of the storm, the eye of the storm. Try to get to that point where you feel a little bit of calmness there, and from there start taking action, and you will see how the storm get less and less and less and less. Or if it's present, you know how to handle it much easier, much better. Do not forget that you are here with many light workers on Earth, and these are times to take action together. That was mainly the message. Yeah. Anybody else had something?
I got a clear message that the solar flares and the full moon and the Lion's Gate and everything that's acting externally is accelerating our crystallization a lot, and we're getting cell die-off from our old carbon bodies, and it's almost too much for these shells to handle.
Yeah.
And that the ascension symptoms are just that it's a body death. It's a small death, and it's opening. What I saw was huge reconnection of all of our DNA, that all of it coming back on board, and people that haven't even an inkling of what is going on being lit up and ignited. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, Jenny. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, and what I got actually is that people are where they are, and like it's just coming in now, and it's just accepting people for who they are and whatever they're going through.
I got that also. Compassion about others. Don't get upset with others. Understand that they are in their own pace, that they are part of us. So you don't gain anything by being upset with them. You are not doing anything in your favor if you start shouting at them or yelling at them or doing anything against them. Transform that anger that you might have inside, that is triggering from inside you, transform it into light and love and compassion, because we truly need to really support our fellow humans here on Earth, because this hasn't been easy for any one of us. So if we see someone there struggling, we shouldn't go there and tell them off or anything like that. We just should go there and maybe do something for them. Maybe just have a talk, or maybe just offer them a smile, and send them some love. Even if you don't want to interact directly, just send them love. But do not engage into attacking them, or into, if they are in a crisis, having a bad moment and they are yelling at someone or something like that, do not engage that. You are going to feel it emotionally, because you are all very sensitive, you are empaths, and we all feel all these things when they happen, like really like a tremor in the whole planet. But be conscious, be aware, and send love. Get in your centers, and understand that these people are doing their best they can do to reach also the crystallization, like Jennifer mentioned. They are doing their best. whether they need more time, well, they need more time. Let's have them. Let them have them, because we did have also we did have our time also to get to this point. So why we should rush anyone in this planet? Let's be patient also with people and compassionate, and always embrace them when they are lost. We might get hurt by them, uh, but yeah, take care of your wound. And as soon as you take care of your wound, send them love, because inside they don't want you, they don't want to hurt anyone. They don't they don't want to hurt anyone. Many people are just sometimes a little bit confused, a little bit lost, like we were in the past. I was in the past very, very lost before 2012, and it took me few years to reach my center. So who am I to really go out there and get upset and get angry towards them when I've been through practically I could say practically everything. That's how it feels. But yeah, I hear we are all with one purpose. If we look at someone's eyes, we will always see the light. We will always see the light. Some people show the light much lighter. Some others they don't. But that doesn't mean that they are not made of light. They are made of light, even if they are confused and in a certain moment they are attacking. Uh, let's send them light so that they can get back to their centers, they get back to their origins, to their essence, because that's the way we get there. When we get someone who is lovely, they just make our day, and that change our mood. And that day that has changed and your mood has changed for that day, it makes another day much better. And like this goes on and on, and sometimes it's just a little thing what make us change completely and bring the light to this planet. So let's help this. Let's help our fellow brothers and sisters here in Earth. Yeah. Do you have any other messages, Tawa?
Yes. Sorry, before I forgot.
Yes. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna forget everything. Yeah, no, your message is lovely, and what I was getting actually was really almost to trust, and almost starting to reframe and accept the new ways, and the new ways, old ways actually, but it's almost we need to even like reframe our language, reframe our way, our perspective, our way of seeing things. It's not them, because even when we apply them, it's almost creating that separation is not even there, because this is us. We are reconnecting at those level where I forgot my words. So we were reconnecting with our mind, with our telepathy. And that gift just show us almost really how come we are that big body, that big things. When we start to evolve, we are like, we really that on that vibration, and by reconnecting toward that super big body, we're accepting really what's happening in worlds, that change, those shifts, all those things happening in world is this, and as we're gonna let go of more of what we're seeing externally, really hurting us, hurting in a ways, it's just a matter of being able to accept it and letting go, and be able to show exactly, develop that compassion, all those virtues that we have, our true virtue, our true self, forgiveness. When we're getting into really that zone, we cannot be really judging against our own, against you. Why? You know, so it's so much love out there, and and love is just there. It's free. We just need to really tune in again to that energy. Really enable us to embody more of, again, the same virtues: love, compassion, and have really that sense of yeah, unifying without judgments, without, it's like, it is what it is. Let's agree on some things. It's like everyone, Mother Earth is like, we are Earth, we are that. It's not even a separation there. So it's really reconnecting to all that is, all that we are. So yeah, that's what I was feeling and getting. Thank you.
Thank you, Tao. Thank you. And I was receiving also the message about, as we are in different frequencies and in different vibrations, people might have different opinions. The fact that they have different opinions doesn't mean that your opinion is the only one right. So as we are in different levels of frequency, you are experiencing different things. So a person that maybe is in this level of frequency might have a different opinion that a person in this level of frequency. And sometimes our path come across, and then we get upset with each other because one person is saying one thing, the other person is saying another thing, and we start arguing, and we engage into argument, and we get lost into argument, and what we do is to take the energy from each other. We really suck the energy from each other. So it is very important to understand that nobody is 100% right here. Nobody has the truth. Everybody has its own truth, and is equally valuable, and is equally worth and worthy. So value other people's opinions, because it might not match with yours, but that doesn't mean that it's not real, or that it might not help many other people that person has around. Uh, you might be in another frequency, and you're helping other people in that frequency. That person who is in another frequency and have a different opinion than you is helping other people in that level, and that is a divine plan. And it is important to accept this divine perfection, because it's perfection at the end of the day. It's just our mind getting in conflict, believing with our ego that only one has the truth, only one person has the truth, or that there is only one truth. They are universal truths. That is right. Yeah, but there are many other truths which are right in many different frequencies, and we should respect each other much more than we are doing at this moment in the planet. And that will resolve and sort so many issues that we are sort of creating resistance, sucking energy, like I say, from each other. When we should do the opposite, like we say before. We should support each brother and sister and say, okay, I have a different opinion, but I respect your opinion, and thank you for sharing that with us. It's like light languages, they keep bringing this message all the time. Light languages, they have different interpretations. Whenever we have an interpreter amongst us, or for example, when Naida was here bringing messages and interpretations, she was bringing many interpretations that they were different to mine or to any other one in the group. Who was right then? Everyone was right. Everyone. And that's what the light languages are also trying to bring to the planet, and to the new way of understanding and transcending the mind, that there are many truths happening at once. There are many truths, and they are equally important. There is no one more important than the other, because one frequency here is complementing the one here, and the one here is complementing the one here, and all of them together, they are complementing each other.
So let's respect each other much more. Let's respect nature, everything. Let's respect. Respect is a call for respect, what I was feeling. So yeah, and starting from ourselves, let's start respecting ourselves and loving ourselves. And yeah, any other message that from this
No, I
transmission?
just
Yeah,
have to take
El,
off.
yes.
I just want to say thank you guys. I
Thank
feel
you.
amazing, and I always love working with you guys. And I'll see you next month, I guess. Hey,
Thank you so much, El. Thank you for your energy and love.
thank you.
Bye bye.
I have to nip off as well, but I have thoroughly
You are all,
enjoyed this
you are all
evening.
feeling you are all feeling the end, and I was too, and I was just about to say we are gonna wrap here and say goodbye. So yeah, let's wrap it up here, and yeah, thank you so much, all of you, for coming. Jennifer, welcome anytime. We really love
you.
your energy.
Thank you.
Please come again, please.
Every
I would
week.
love to.
Is that right?
Is the every first, second, and third,
Okay.
and the fourth we rest, because we found last year that when we do it like every week, it does take a little bit of energy from our system as well. So we decided to have one week off, to apply everything that we learn, or we download from the first 3 weeks. And yeah, and from here we say always, take all this advice, take all this energy, and use this time until the first of the next month, the 1st of August, the first week of August. Take all this time to integrate all these wonderful messages, bring them into action, bring them into, uh, don't leave them just like ideas, just bring them into action, because this has been the call today, to take action, and to be ourselves authentically and purely. So thank you, Wesley. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you,
all.
Jan, Tawa,
Thanks, Ethan.
Christian, and Mona.
Thank you.
Infinite love to all
Thank
of
you,
you.
everyone.
Thanks, lads.
Love you.
Bye.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye
See
bye.
you next month.
All the best.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Best.
Bye bye.
Bye.